Hello everybody, today I'm going to be talking about a major issue that's going on in the art community. Now I'm going to give a little bit of an example before we start anything. So, let's say you're at a museum. You're going to name off a couple famous paintings. Mona Lisa, Starry Night. Usually right by those paintings you see a tiny plaque that shows the information of the mediums, the artist, when they painted it, the reason they painted it. It kind of just gives the whole life story of how that painting was made. And since they're famous paintings, everybody knows about them. Oh, this was made by this person, and this happened. See, that's not the same thing with social media. Social media is different for some reason. When it's online, usually when someone sees a different art piece, they see, oh, I can just steal it, post it on my account, no one would notice. And usually, when crediting the artist, they don't really care as much or seem to really put in much effort to find who the artist is. Now this is different with museums because obviously you have to credit the artist because of one big reason, copyright infringement. We'll talk about that later. My main point for today is that it's super detrimental to artists for them not to be basically credited for their own work.
Why?
Why, you may ask, is because, well, it hurts them in the long run. It's also detrimental to the person who's stealing the work. As I said before, copyright infringement. Copyright is, in short terms, taking someone else's work and pretending that it's your own. Now, this could be the same thing said with what's going on now. Let's put you into the artist's shoes, right? All right, so let's say you worked on this one piece for like 3 hours. Usually art takes a while. And then you're thinking, wow, everyone's gonna love it. I just made this and it's gonna look so cool. And everyone's gonna comment, oh, this is beautiful, this is awesome. And it's gonna have 1 million likes, I'm gonna be famous, right? Then you post it there and you're thinking, all right, cool. I'm gonna come back in like an hour and then we'll see where it goes. Next, you just notice, oh, hey, I don't get as much likes as I do from my other posts regularly. Let's say your minimum is about, I don't know, 200 likes, 300. Then you see, what, 50 likes within like an hour, you said? And you're thinking, wow, what happened? And in the background, you see this very strange account. No one even knows who they are. They have like, what, 2 followers, like 300 people following them or whatever. And they would post your art. They would have way more likes than you usually do. And they have way more comments than they usually do. Wow, you made this? That's awesome. Oh my goodness, look at that. I love it. I'll post it to other people saying, you made it. Not the other person, you made it. Now at the end of the day, how does that make you feel? Little left out, little like, oh, I just wasted 3 hours of my life. No biggie. But at the end of the day, it just kind of hurts, don't it? And you think about it and you're like, wow, that's just harsh. And that's what artists have to go through every day. They're just prone to that. They're prone to being stolen from and not credited. And they shouldn't feel like that. And that's my second reason as to why this is detrimental, is because it could ruin their career. Without enough followers, without enough likes, they kind of just spiral into the depths of wherever they're gonna go, because that's their career. And they've kind of just been taken away from that. Now my third reason is because it not only affects the artist, but it also affects other people. Now what do you mean by that? What I mean by that is when a person steals an art piece from the artist, they kind of just, well, how can I say this fairly? Other people will follow it because other people will copy other people. And other people will think, okay, this is fine, I'm gonna do the same thing. No. Obviously this is wrong, and this is why I'm pushing people not to do this. Crediting artists is not that hard. You simply look for them, you simply find the art, and you simply put it into the post. It's not that hard. But some people, for some reason, just either like taking other people's spotlight, like going on about, oh hey, I made this, not this person, me, all me. It's just selfish. And I know some people don't want to be like this, and I know some people don't want to be bad about it either. Or some people don't even know that it's bad. Some people don't even know that it could affect the artists themselves. My big point about this whole thing is to essentially say, please credit the artist. It helps them a lot. It helps spread their page a lot, even if they're a small artist. They're trying to grow, they're trying to better themselves, and they're trying to get a career from it. That's usually how artists start out. That's usually how it goes and how it essentially ends, with them having this giant following and liking everything and having their own art to share to everyone. So please, if you can, and if you are in that situation, credit the artist. Thank you for listening.